This is Fan First Network.
That is probably the biggest result in our men's national team history. Tell me what you saw.
Honestly, can I be really honest? Yeah. I don't think we played that. I think we played pretty awful today.
For the first half, we were not good.
We weren't good at all. And honestly, they should have been sent down a man after the first half. That challenge, that headbutt, was disgusting, and we should have been down a man after. They should have been down a man after the first half.
Agreed.
But honestly, I don't think we played good. But good teams win when they don't play bad. When they don't play good. You look at over in Europe, teams like Man City, Liverpool, or even Arsenal recently, where they didn't play good, but they still managed to get results when they need to get results. Yep. And you know what? Canada showed today a really good, deep resilience that those great elite teams of Europe showed. Yes. And I think, even if we went down a man, people will say, oh, you guys were down a man. You wouldn't have won with 11 men. I disagree. I think we were the better team probably over the 90. Even though we didn't play our best, I think we still showed we can fight with the big dogs today.
I agree. What about you? Tell me what you saw.
Yeah, I think we definitely turned up the heat in the second half. You know what? Being up a man and seeing Jacob Schaffelberg come on, super sub, just barreling down the wing. I think that was awesome. And I'm sure Jesse Marsh had some words with them at halftime. But I was really inspired by that second half performance. So yeah.
Would you like to see Schaffelberg start?
He has to start.
Yeah. I mean, he's been a great super sub. It would be really sick to see him start. I think we should definitely have that conversation. But yeah.
So what was it like in Atlanta? What was it like when you were there for the first game against Argentina? What was the Canadian support like?
Yeah, it was sick. I mean, straight from the airport, we bumped into some voyageurs, and then, got on the plane, got there, got to the hotel. We were actually staying at the same hotel as Team Canada, so that was pretty sick. We're in the elevator with, Joel Waterman and Kamal Miller, and got to meet Tajon Buchanan. It was pretty sick. And, yeah, I mean, although we were outnumbered, we came in strong. I think Canadian fans, they were really loud. We showed up. It was a great atmosphere being there, seeing Leo Messi, playing against Leo Messi, right? Best player in history, I think. Huge for our federation, yeah.
It was. So this game, now we probably have a chance at getting a knockout match in this tournament. At the very least, coming out of the group stages. What do you expect to see from this team the rest of the way?
You know what? I said to my dad, who's not even a big soccer guy, but I said to my dad, and he said it best too, is that there's something magical about Canadian heart and Canadian spirit in sports. You look at it, hockey teams of the past who haven't been the best, but Canadian heart prevails. And I think this team can be motivated by their Canadian heart and Canadian spirit, and it'll push us forward to get, if I'm realistic, we probably won't win the tournament. There's better teams than us, like the Brazils, the Argentinas, even the Uruguays of South America. They are on paper better than us, but Canadian heart and Canadian spirit can push us forward to maybe, making a name for ourselves and, showing to the world that we deserve to not only, be where we are on the world stage, but, represent our country the way that we can.
Yes. I 100% agree. Like that, the Canadians often are talked about being a very spirited bunch, even in the Olympics and across all sort of major sports, and you can see that you saw that today.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. I think we've got nothing to lose, but then again, we got everything to prove, right? You see, even I think the world's taking notice. You got guys like Bombito, Kone being linked to huge clubs in Europe. That's amazing, right? And I think we've waited a really long time for this moment. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the tournament develop. Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to shout out?
Go Canada, go! I mean, we waited a long time to be where we are on the men's side. Our women's team has been there for a very long time, and that's thanks to our current TFC coach John Herman.
Yes.
But we've waited a very long time for our men's team to be where I think we deserve to be on this world. And you know what? The future looks really, really bright for Team Canada on both sides, our men's and women's team.
It does, and it couldn't be better timing with the World Cup literally coming here.
No, it couldn't be. We know we proved that we deserve to be in the tournament because I know a lot of people say, Canada, you got in on merit, you got in because, you hosting it. But I think over the past two tournaments, we show that we deserve to not only, host tournament, but deserve to be in it, not based on hosting, but based on merit as well.
Agreed. We belong here. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything much to add other than, we do belong here. We've come a long way. I remember when I was growing up, Canada soccer was not even remotely on the map, right? And now
I dreamed for days like this as a kid.
I remember Dwayne De Rosario and like Atiba Hutchinson just carrying the team, and now we have like an excellent team, tons of guys playing in Europe. It's friggin' amazing. So happy to see
It's a real
it.
shout out to guys like I'm blanking on here.
Tiba Hutchinson is like one of them.
Yeah.
Craig Forrest.
All the guys that came before this team who showed fight and came to represent our country when we weren't where we are today.
Dwayne De Rosario. and
That's
what I think, man. Like this victory is built on the backs of those guys.
And these days are for people like that who stayed and committed to our country when they could have easily probably represented a different country, probably in Europe or a different country throughout the world. This win is for them. This tournament is for them, and whatever happens in the future is for those guys who stayed loyal to our country and represented us. And I'm just so excited for the future of Soccer Canada.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
This is Fan First Network.